So Mike, last week I listened in horror as you told us about a Les Paul that was damaged. I think it's two now, but I'm speaking of the one where you said you got a Les Paul and you strung it with the Zakk Wylde strings, and then it actually tweaked the neck.
Yes.
So my question to you is, do we think it was a defective neck on your Les Paul, or do we think that the Zakk Wylde strings were actually so destructive that they ruined the guitar? Or did the company not say that Zakk Wylde has steel rods in his, or how did that happen, in your opinion?
Well, I think, let's just say it's a bad idea to have a high E that's a 10 gauge and a low E that's a 62. It has a tendency to make necks go like that.
But the thing is, the reason why I asked, because like if I was a guitar player, I would pick the Les Paul too.
Right.
And if I was going to string my Les Paul, I would say, hey, what does Zakk Wylde use? And I would do that too. So it seems like a lot of people would do that.
Right.
And so are a lot of guitars being ruined, do you think?
You know, I have no idea. I know that in the case of my guitar, you know, the neck's twisted. Whether or not, you know, whether or not it's a bad neck on my guitar,
yeah.
I didn't see a 2 stamped in the back of my headstock, so Gibson didn't think that it was a bad neck. Otherwise, I think it probably would have been a second.
What almost makes me think an all call should be put out to the company who's, you know what I'm saying? Because if that's the case, that would be a real shame. Anyway, this may be a little late, but I kind of fall victim to marketing, and this was something that I just couldn't pass up. Because they claim that the red pack, or let's start with the blue. They claim that the blue pack is the one that David Gilmour uses on his Fender Stratocaster. So, and I know you have a Fender Stratocaster. But then they said that the red pack was the one that David Gilmour uses on his Les Paul, and that just happens to be one of your Guitar Heroes mixed with both the 2 axes that you play. So, and oddly enough too, we were talking about the Bigsby. You look at his Les Paul; it's got a Bigsby on it.
Of course he does.
Anyway, I hope that those don't wreck another Les Paul.
Thank you very much, Chris. Right on, brother.
Okay.